Hello, and Mayan Buntag. It is Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Right, Molly? So, and if you don't know what Black Friday is, if you're not from America, it's the day when people lose their shit, man. They go to the mall and fight over saving $6 on a TV. Funny thing is, most of these people out there shopping Black Fridays, these aren't for Christmas presents. They just want to save a couple bucks on a flat screen TV. But anyway, I'm not into all that commercialism or that monetary, well, monetary I am, but I'm just not into that whole consumerism, I should say. I like a trinket as much as the next guy, but I think the important things are like food, clothing, shelter, land, which brings me to our topic of land. So, Yna and I are actually looking for a little plot of land to call our own. Our plan is to bring her here to the United States. I've got probably a good 10 years before I retire. And of course, we'll travel back and forth to the Philippines. But I figure if we buy a piece of land now, because property is going up pretty fast over there. Buy a piece of property now, and over the next 10 years, do the improvements. If there's no house, build a house. If there's no trees, plant some trees. This way we can have it all set so when we retire, we want to go back to the Philippines, we'll have mango trees, we'll have coconut trees, we'll have lonzonis, all the trees that we want, and a house will be built and a well will be dug, and it'll be all set for us and all paid off. So our retirement will be pretty low maintenance, or at least cost a lot less. So that is our quest at the moment. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So that was our plan. Now we did have a piece of property that I even talked about a little bit on the channel, and I kept on saying I got a big announcement, and people were saying, oh, she's pregnant. No, she's not pregnant, sorry. But I'm glad I never announced it because the land deal fell apart quickly. Maybe this is just the way land deals are done here in the Philippines. I didn't feel comfortable with it. There was a piece of property we looked at. It wasn't as big as we wanted, but it was nice. We liked it. The price seemed fair. So we said we'd buy it. Then, hold on. So we went out and did some more vacationing, and then we came back and said, all right, we'll take that piece of property. Let's sign some paperwork, whatever. They said, oh, no, that piece of property is not for sale anymore. The guy doesn't want to sell it. He wants to sell this one instead. So we looked at that piece of property, and it was bigger. It was a hectare. We liked that one even more. We said, okay, we'll buy it. And the guy said, well, it's not in our name. There's a few people involved. You'll have to pay me the money, and then I'll pay this guy off. And then I said, no. I tell you what, you get the land in your name, with proof, paperwork, and everything, and then we will definitely buy it from you. So if you can buy the land out, get it all titled into your name, then we will buy it. And the guy, so they said, yes, we'll do that. And I said, okay. And then here is a good faith deposit, and I gave him, I think I had 400 in cash, US. And I said, this is just to show you that I am serious. I will buy this land. And it was just on a handshake. So a few days later, I had to go home. Yna was waiting, and they said, well, the property is all set. Come on over. And they get there, and they say, well, no, it's changed again. This property's not for sale anymore. Now we're back to the original piece of property. So I told Yna, I said, get your money and get the hell out of there. I said, it's too fishy. So that land deal fell apart, and I was pretty disappointed. But Yna really likes the area of the Tallyboon and the Bohol. She said she'd like to live in this area. And I'm was hoping for a little bit bigger city, not in the city, but just a 30 to 45 minute drive to a bigger city, like maybe Tagbilaran, or because that's why I liked Negros so much. I was really hoping to live outside Dumaguete, because then you could drive into the big city. I like to see a movie once in a while, so go to the cinema. Everything you need is in the big city, but the property in Negros is pretty high at the moment. So, and she said that she liked Tallyboon. Plus her aunt, if you remember the videos of finding her uncle, Well, she's been reconnecting with her aunt and her cousins. And so she has also an old high school friend there who lives in Talabon. So she's very comfortable in Talabon. And to be honest, it's a growing city. I like it. So I could settle there for sure. So now is the process of looking at land, trying to find a good deal. We were hoping for a hectare because I did kind of want to have a farm to retire to. Now, she did, this is interesting. She found a piece of property. Well, take a look at this. This is not the best quality. She just filmed this on her iPhone and sent it to me through Messenger to show me the land. So let's take a look at that. I think.
Mauna ang side. So that side until there with bananas and then mangoes. Ano samahan? Kakilala mo siguro siya kay Ninyo. Out from the land. So this is the road. No, I mean this is not the national road. This is the way going through the national road. And then goes down there. Well, a little bit. It's the other side of the house. This and yeah, the entrance there. Then the house is here. So until there, the land with the mangoes, bananas, and coconut.
So, the interesting part about that piece of property is it's on the same road as her aunt and her long-lost uncle Mario that she hasn't seen in 18 years. Now she's reconnecting them. This piece of property is just a matter of a few hundred meters from their house. Problem is it's only about 2,300 square meters. No, I'm sorry. 2,922. So almost, it's just shy of 3,000 square meters, which is, you know, we were looking for a hectare, but so equivalent size is about 3/4 of an acre. But it's got the house, it's got the bananas, it's got bamboo, it's got mangoes, some young coconuts. Just not a whole lot of property to expand, but it does have the house and it's got electric. So basically we could buy it and Yna could live there for a while. I could start working on it right away, get it fixed up a little bit. So we'll have a place to stay. And the price, you know, I'm not rich. I'm not rich by any means, but if I get it for a decent enough price, it would be not a bad investment just to buy it, stay there, maybe rent it, or rumor has it, this is the road that it's on is right down the street from the brand new bus terminal. And she says, rumor has it, they're building a second mall to compete with one downtown. What's it called? A Tourist? No, this is a different mall. It's supposed to be on that same road, which was the road that that property is off of. So I think that would do wonders for the property value. Or if you live there, you could walk to the mall. A long walk, maybe bike. Let's say a 20 peso trike ride, if not less. So that's how close you'd be. So we're thinking about that. We're looking around at the Talabon area, even on the way maybe to Getafe or maybe Trinidad, the whole area, as long as we're close to Talabon, or maybe on the outskirts of Tubagon, or of course, you know, a dream place would be down at Tagbilaran, but man, really, really high prices down there. So I think we're gonna stick in that area of Bohol for now looking. I'll keep you updated if this land deal that is not, there's, you know, I guess everything's a compromise, right? It's a plus or a minus. So there's a pluses about the land. It's smaller, but the location's fantastic. It would be a solid investment. And I'm just looking at the squirrels. The stuff that you miss or why you're in the Philippines is, I can look out my backyard and I can see birds and squirrels and turkeys and groundhogs, and the Philippines is a severe lack of wildlife. You know, I'm not sure if people know about this, but yeah, you don't see any little mammals running around. You see lizards, geckos, lots of fish, toads, and cats and dogs everywhere. But there's no squirrels or chipmunks or groundhogs or little furry things running around like we're used to in the States. I'm looking at a couple of them right now. Anyway, where was I? Scatterbrain Clark. Lost my train of thought here. Oh, so yeah, pluses and minuses. So yeah, so it's smaller than we want. There's not a whole lot. There's no room to expand, but at the same time, I think it's a good investment. The property value is going to go up. It's got a house on it already. It's probably, you know, it's going to need a few $1,000s of repairs to get it up to my standards. I definitely have to have a Western bathroom. Sorry, no buckets and pails for me. And it already has fruit-bearing trees on it. So but like I said, it's not exactly what we're looking for. So, but for our price range, for like say a hectare or more, it would cost us, you know, we'd have to build a house, we'd have to build the well, you know, dig the well. There's a lot of expenses, which in the long term is okay, but so we're still up on the fence. So we're gonna keep our ears open, our eyes open, peeled, and keep on looking for some more properties. We'll keep you up to date on the one in Talaboon that we're looking at right now. Let's finish this up with, you can't own property in the Philippines. I know that, okay? Everyone knows that Americans cannot legally own property in the Philippines. And I'm no expert on this, but from what I understand is if you're married, it's a 60-40 thing. She'll get 60, you'll get 40. But I'm sure there's probably legal fights involved with that. Yeah, 60-40. So there you go. There's one way. Two, you know, you buy the land and put it in your Filipina's name, okay? But yeah, she could just take it from you. What's to stop her from just taking it from you? Well, you know, you got to trust at some point. I trust Yna. And just as an insurance, I hear that the lease laws are very enforceable here in the Philippines. If you have a lease law drawn up by a lawyer, it's going to go in your favor most of the time in the courts. So if whatever I buy in her name, I'm going to have a lawyer draw up a 25-year lease. So she's going to, the property may be under her name, but she's going to draw me up a 25-year lease in my name. I'm not owning the land, but I'm leasing it for 25 years. And so after 25 years, it's hers. I'll be, I'm sure, passed on by then. So I won't be able to get my money out of it, but at least I'll get access to it and do what I want with it for 25 years. So there's that. I mean, nothing's 100%. You never really own land anyway, do you? You're always paying taxes on it. So, so let's not start the big fights about, unless you have something to add in the comments, something very constructive, something that I've missed, or if I'm wrong about the lease laws and whatnot. But I know that Americans cannot legally own land in the Philippines. So let's get that out of the way. So anyway, I'm just going to leave it there for now. I've got some more videos coming up, but this one is fresh in my gourd because Yna and I just spent the last 2 hours chatting and exchanging photos and talking about this property that she just found. So it was just burning in my head to get this out to you guys. So until then, subscribe. I think we're over 615 subscribers or so. We'd like to get up to 1,000. Like, comment. Comments are good. Comment as much as you like. And of course, you know what I'm going to say next, right? Stay classy.